That's, oh my god, the memories for this game. I remember the ones I had really strict parents. Oh my god, they even have, oh my god, that's so cool. Now I don't have to hook up the PlayStation 2. This is exactly how I remember it, and I'm pressing start though. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! I'm pressing start. It won't work. Oh, the middle button. Would you like a crate? Yes, please. Oh.
I have spent my life searching for the answers that my father and my father's fathers failed to find. Who were the Precursors? Why did they create the vast monoliths that litter our planet? How did they harness eco, the life energy of the world? What was their purpose, and why did they vanish? I have asked the plants, but they do not remember. The plants have asked the rocks, but the rocks do not recall. Even the rocks do not recall. Every bone in my body tells me that the answers rest on the shoulders of a young boy. Oblivious to his destiny, uninterested in the search for truth, and rejecting of my guidance. And why would he want to listen to old Samus the Sage anyway? I'm only the master of green eco, one of the wisest men on the planet. So it seems the answer begins not with careful research or sensible thinking. Nay, as with many of fate's mysteries, it begins with but a small act of disobedience.
Hey! Jak, old green stuff told us not to come here.
Continue your search for artifacts and eco. If the locals possess precursor items, you know what to do.
Deal harshly with anybody who strays from the village. We will attack it in due time.
What are we doing here anyway, Jak? This place gives me the creeps. Huh? Oh, stupid precursor junk. Eek! What is that dark ooze? It sure don't look friendly. The sage yaps on about the precursors that built this place all the time. Where did they go? Why did they build this crud? Now, I like precursor orbs and power cells as much as the next guy. But if you ask me, they must have been real losers. Wow! How did you do that? I think we're in trouble! Man, that stung! I told you we shouldn't have come here, and you listened! What? Okay. I'm fine.
What in green tarnation do you two want?
I was...
Don't tell me! Instead of heeding my wisdom, the two of you went mucking around in the only place that I told you not to go! Misty Island!
That's right, and then...
And, Daxter, you finally took a much-needed bath, but in a bathtub filled with dark eco.
Look, old man, are you gonna keep yapping, or are you gonna help me out of this mess?
I'm gonna keep yapping, because in my professional opinion, the change is an improvement. And besides, I couldn't help you if I wanted to.
What?
There's only one person who has studied Dark Eco long enough to have a chance at returning you to your previous form. Carl Acheron, the Sage. But he lives far to the north. Far, far to the north. Nobody has spoken to him in ages. I would teleport you there, but I can't do that either. None of the three sages that maintain the other teleporter gates have seen fit to turn their ends on for quite a while. The only other way north is by foot through the Fire Canyon, but its volcanic soil is hot enough to melt precursor metal. You can't just walk through it.
But you could fly over it if you had a zoomer equipped with a heat shield. I just happen to be working on such a thing at this very moment. All I would need is 20 power cells to give it enough energy to withstand the canyon's heat. Isn't that right, Daddy?
Yes, Kira, that might work. But where are a boy and a half going to get 20 power cells?
From the villagers. Most of them have a power cell or two stashed away somewhere. And even if they aren't willing to just give them away, greasing their palms with a few precursor orbs should do the trick. And I bet there are even more of them out in the wilds just waiting for some brave adventurer to find.
Well, we've got the brave adventurer at least.
Brave adventurer! You two couldn't find your way out of the village without training. Before you do anything else, you better go through the warp gate and get some practice on Geyser Rock.
We won't find any more of that dark gooey eco stuff, will we? Cause I'd hate to fall in again and turn into you.
Get in there before I turn you both into ferns.
This device is a communicator. With it, my father and I can give you advice at any time during your quest.
Don't go in the water. I remember that. Scared the shit out of me. I think if you swam too far, you get chomped.
You can't come back through the warp gate until you find all 4 power cells on this island.
These floating egg-shaped things are precursor orbs. Collect enough of them, and some of the villagers will give you a power cell in exchange. This is a power cell, the most important precursor artifact you can find. You need to collect 20 of these so I can power the heat shield for your A-Grav zoomer.
Okay, yeah, whatever. I don't know if this game has achievements. It would be great if it did. If it doesn't, well, crap.
Sometimes you'll want to hit things with a greater force. To break one of these boxes, you should jump in the air and then dive down onto it, hands first.
Hey, you found one of my scout flies. I sent 7 of them to each area to look for power cells, but the lurkers must have captured them all. Wow! That last scout fly had a power cell. I'll bet if you collect all 7 in each area, you can find even more power cells.
That's Blue Eco, which contains the energy of motion. Blue Eco allows you to run fast, break boxes, and even activate some precursor artifacts when you get near them. Notice how each blue eco cluster you pick up increases the time you can use its power.
Oh boy. I do apologize that I haven't been posting as much as I should be. I just been busy. I finished my college applications. I don't know if I told you guys that or I just wrote that in the description. So I don't have that weight on my shoulders anymore. But I still haven't been posting as much as I should be actually. I just been tired with work. I've been working the morning shifts. I've been working weekends now. I don't have to open anymore, but I gotta work Saturdays now, which sucks.
This is a precursor door. It can only be opened by approaching the door while channeling through your body.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm gonna get it though.
That's a blue eco vent. More concentrated than the floating clusters. This vent will give you a full charge of blue eco, letting you use it for the maximum time.
Okay, let me just... Oh my god, what are we doing? Well, I guess I can't change. I can't change the camera. Oh, yeah, no, look at that. There's achievements. Perfect.
Good work! The blue eco caused the door to open. With blue eco, you can breathe energy into all kinds of precursor artifacts that have lain dormant for years.
What was I saying? Yes, I've been mostly just working weekends, though. I mean, I worked today. Today's Saturday. Very interesting day for me, though, actually, I gotta say. Where do I begin? Oh, I need to stop yawning. Christ. I'm just like...
Those little green balls of energy on the ground are a type of eco. Pick up 50 small green ecos, or one big green one to increase your health.
Yeah, but like, what was I gonna say? Yeah, it was like kind of a weird day, though. We had this like, two things happened. Like, one of them was just like, we had this one customer. He's a regular. He comes in, and...
Jump again
okay, hold on.
To reach even higher ledges.
Oh, shut up, old man. He came in once, and I was like, hey, what's going on? I was just making small talk with them. Oh, perfect, I got all them all. He was just making small talk, and then all of a sudden, it's just like, I don't know, he just like, it really seemed like he was hitting on me or something. I was just like, no, I'm just being paranoid. This is all probably in my mind. I'm just being that one guy who's just like, oh, no, he wants me. No, I don't want to be that guy, but it seemed perfectly clear that he was not hitting on me, maybe, but just well, the thing was, he kept asking questions though, like he was just like, "How old are you?" I'm like, "I'm 25." I'm like, "Why do you ask?" He was like, "I don't know. I really don't know." And then he was asking me like what my schedule was, and I just told him.
Found all of the power cells on the island. Come back to the warp gate so I can bring you back to the lab. Hurry up!
Alright, shut up, old man. But yeah, he was just like, what is your schedule? Like, what do you work? And like, I work just the Saturday, and then I work weekdays every morning, but, you know, I get a 1 day off. And yeah, he was just, I just felt like he was like, he wanted to get to a bigger question. I don't think he was gonna ask me out. And I just wanted to say, no, I'm not gay. I like women. And it may sounds like, you know, like I'm being paranoid. I was like, you're just being paranoid. Don't be that guy. He's just being nice. But no, he, like, as soon as he left, as my coworker was just like, I don't want to be paranoid or anything, but I think he was hitting on me or something. And she was like, I noticed that too. I mean, he was just like standing there for like forever, just talking to you and just looking at you when you were busy making drinks. And like somewhere like when we're, all right, just shut up. Somewhere we were just talking, like I just wanted to slip in something, like I don't know, like when we were talking, I just want to slip in like if he was asking me like how my day was, it'd be like I was like, oh, you know, this weekend I'll probably just, well, I don't have a girlfriend right now, but you know, I didn't know how I would include the whole thing. It was just like, oh, you know, like you know, my ex-girlfriend. I just wanted to put that up there though, so that, you know, it's just like girlfriend, you know, there, you know, I see women, and I don't know. Where do I go? Oh yeah. So next time I see him, he'll be like, hey, how's it going? What are you doing? Maybe he's not gay, maybe he's not, but I'll just be like, oh hey, you know, he'll ask me, how was your weekend? I'll be like, it was good, you know, like, you know, it was interesting. Over the weekend I ran into an ex-girlfriend of mine, and then, you know, there we go. We'll at least establish the fact that, you know, that I like women.
Itching to get on with our adventures.
Fine, fine. Adventure away then. And while you're out adventuring,
I'll
why don't
go
you
into
make
this
yourself
more.
useful? My darn green eco-collectors are clogged up again. Head out to the far side of the beach and clear them out, why don't you? Follow the lamps. They'll take you right there. Now, all of you, get out of here!
Yeah, I'll go into it more, like... Hold on. Can I talk to this? I know I can talk to him again.
Some brave adventurers you two are. Back already and without clearing my block eco-harvesters. They're on the far side of the beach, boys. Now, get moving!
It's like I was just talking to my coworkers, and they were like, we were like kind of feeling the same thing, because he was like, he was talking to us, and it seemed like he was hitting on us, so we think he might be bi, or I don't know, maybe very friendly. And also the fact that he actually like, I was just like, oh, you know, I've always wondered what Hanukkah is like, you know, how they celebrate it. And he's like, oh, me and my friend are Jewish, so if you wanted to come spend Hanukkah with us, I mean, that just... This whole thing sounds very paranoid though, but it's just like, it's just one of those moments where you had to be there. It was definitely like a feeling where like you just wanted, I don't know. But yeah, next time I see him, I'm just gonna say, yeah, you know, I ran into a girlfriend of mine, or an ex-girlfriend. You know, I went to a farmer's market and I saw her and I went the other way. Didn't get my vegetables. You know, I had to eat cereal all day. No veggies for me. Yeah, that's what I did. You know, my ex-girlfriend, who was a female. That's what happened then. And then the other thing, well, let me just talk to this girl.
Hey, baby. What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grab Zoomer?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
Ah, you don't know what you're missing.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
And that goes for the other thing, which I can like, I'm like so full of food right now.
I'm sure if you looked inside the Precursor Forbidden Temple, you'll find a way to turn on that capped blue eco vent on Sentinel Beach.
Oh, yeah. Someone dropped off their phone. Like, some lady was kind enough to like, she found a phone in the bathroom and she just brought it to us. She was just like, I found this phone. I don't know who it belongs to. And I'm like, oh, thank you. We'll find it. We'll find the owner. The phone was open. And what I mean open is just like, you know, like, it was in the menu, you know. It was like, you know, the passcode was unlocked. And, you know, you could see all these little applications, you know, and all the things that he had downloaded into his phone. And I was just like, I should just look into the photos and just,
Did you see the size of the bite that lurker shark took out of the fisherman's boat? We best stay way clear of them. I don't think we can tackle a creature that dag nasty.
Yeah, like someone, his
I heard he was in the jungle fishing by the lower river.
Okay. There's so many things distracting me. I can't get this stupid story straight. Yeah, so his phone was open, and I was just like, I should look through the...
It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Can't get the... Okay, alright. So his phone was open. I looked through the photos and be like, alright, what if he comes in, or some guy comes in and asks for his phone? I want to be sure that I'm not giving the phone away to just some guy who's... And then, you know, it's not really the guy. It's not really his phone. I don't want that to happen. I don't need that on my conscience. So I looked through his phone. It's nothing like cat pictures and dog pictures, and then like there's one where it's just like his girlfriend's like sprawled out on the bed with a very thin bed sheet, and you can clearly see what's under the bed sheet. And I'll just say there's no clothes under those sheets. It's just all natural woman, and I'm like, oh dear. And then I keep swiping. And it gets a little more graphic. And then I'm like, oh dear. And then I finally get to a picture where it's just him and his girlfriend, you know, just like side by side. And I actually see the two. They're like in the lobby. I'm like, so I'm just like walking around pretending just to like look for something. And then I was like, is this your phone, guys? I made sure to turn it off. And they're like, oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's my phone. Thank you. I'm like, you're welcome. I saw your girlfriend naked. Jeez, that does not bode well with me. And for you. Yes, people, that's a lesson. Don't look at your phone in the store and leave it open.
Hey! Little furry dude! Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute! We are not going back to Misty Island! Are we?
Holy boo. Boo boo.
Don't tell me that you two have problems as well. The first I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. And boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing. If by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 precursor orbs.
I don't have that much. No, I don't. Not yet. Oh yeah, everything that I said, that's all what happens in all my mind.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
Once again, I don't have enough. That's what we need to go to the beach for. I don't know if I'll be doing a full walkthrough. I think I could do a full walkthrough of this actually. I mean, because I don't have, like I said, I don't have anything to play. Or, I mean, I do, but it's just like, I don't know of anything that you guys would like to see. I'm doing the Evil Within 2. I'm gonna finish that eventually. Oh shit, I gotta collect these. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna finish up with that. So I just gotta think of like, what else do I want to play?
Those old metal boxes are thicker than a yak skull! But there must be something that can bust them open! Hey! That pelican just snagged a power cell! Let's go kick some big bird butt!
Yeah, I don't know what to play. There's like so many old games. I feel like a lot of people really like me playing like the old games, like PS1 games though. And there was also like, well, just old games in general. Like everybody's doing, what the hell? Everybody's doing like the new games, like just new games in general, you know. And I post those, but not a lot of people see that because they have other channels to see that, you know, better quality, and it's just like, I don't know. But I seem to bode well with old games. Like I know like a few people really like the Vampire the Masquerade. I don't know if I'll be doing a full walkthrough of that as well. That's actually a really good game, which I've always been wanting to play it because I've always seen it on X-Play. Great TV show, by the way. I miss it dearly. Oh, that guy is already blowing up the shit. Like I might just do some old walkthroughs, if anything.
Well, I see that you two have finally decided to unblock my collectors. I would offer my congratulations, but you have so much to do I won't waste your time. By the way, if things don't work out, Daxter could always get a job controlling the village rat problem.
We've scrounged enough orbs to trade for a power cell. Let's get back and make the switch already.
Good job. Now meet me down here by the egg. Oh my. I hope the poor dear's okay. Here's a power cell for your valor.
Oh no! No, 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 no!
Look, isn't that cute? It thinks you're its mama.
Ah! I'm not your mom! You see any feathers here?
Oh, love at first sight. Oh. Listen, boys. I'll take this little chick back to the village with me and work with the sage to take care of her.
Okay, I'm actually like nodding off right now. I was gonna do more, but I'm just like, I can't stay awake. I can't do it. Alright, I'm gonna stop right here. I'll probably do more later though, if everybody really likes this one. Oh boy. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna stop right here. I'll probably do more of this or just do other videos, and I'll definitely continue the Evil Within too. Anyways, bye-bye guys. I'm gonna take a long nap right now. Bye-bye.